Let's begin in verse 1, Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. The Lord here, this is God's personal name that he's using. This is Yahweh. Yahweh is my shepherd. And what an amazing picture it is to think of God as our shepherd. I was thinking earlier about when I got out of college years ago and I started my first job. It was a fairly large company. And you know what I didn't expect and didn't happen? Was that the president or the CEO of that company would come and speak to me and welcome me on my first day. They were good men, but they're busy. You know, they're over a lot of people. And I didn't expect that to happen, and it didn't happen, and I wasn't surprised. But isn't it a little bit surprising here that you think of the God of the universe, the Creator, that He is willing to be a shepherd, that He is willing in this very personal and very hands-on sort of way to be involved in our lives. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that a blessing? And this shepherd imagery is all throughout the Scriptures. I'm reminded of Ezekiel chapter 34, and that's a great read, by the way. Ezekiel 34, verse 11 and 12. For thus says the Lord God, behold, I myself will search for my sheep and seek them out, as a shepherd cares for his herd in the day when he is among his scattered sheep, so I will care for my sheep, God says. A picture of God as shepherd. You know this one well. You could probably finish this verse with me. Psalm 95, 6 and 7. Come, let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel before the Lord our God, our Maker. For He is our God, and we are what? The people of His pasture and the sheep of His hand. And how could we not think of John chapter 10 when Jesus proclaims that He Himself, God in the flesh, that He is the good shepherd and that He lays down His life for His sheep.